Hi everyone, I'm Peggy Rometo and this is the Weekly Wake Up. Okay, so a lot happening in the world. Really important to be able to slow down, be grounded, be in your center, in your core, so that you aren't carried away by all of the energy, right? So it's about taking care of yourself and being able to feel grounded and feel that connection so that you can take action that feels good to you, that feels in alignment with who you are and the direction that you want to go. Okay, and the whole purpose, remember, in doing these weekly wake-ups is to help us practice, to get into that place, that connectedness, that divine connection inside of ourselves so that we're always divinely led, so we're always moving in the right direction, so that when we need answers, they can come, so we can get out of our own way. So that's the practice of doing the breathing and letting go and surrendering so that you can find that quietness inside of you. And hopefully, if you've been doing it on a daily basis, you will start to notice. Eventually, you will start to feel things. Eventually, pictures will start to show up. Eventually, information will start to present itself. So if you're one of those people that are like, I don't know what she's talking about. I feel nothing. I see nothing. I get nothing. Just hang in there. It's like going to the gym. You know, you can't lift 5 pounds. And then after doing that for 2 weeks in a row, suddenly you can. And then suddenly you can lift 10 pounds. And so on it goes. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and do the practice. Let it go with your breath. Any pent-up energy or excitement, and then bring all of your attention into your heart. And if it helps to place your hand on your heart, you can do that too. Just call all parts of yourself back to your home, back into that heart. And then we're going to take those breaths, that imagine white light traveling down through our body, out the bottom of our feet. Imagine it going through the beautiful, rich earth, down into the center of the earth, and then you could create like a beautiful sacred space, whether it's a welcome mat, whether it's a religious figure, whether it is a woods or nature, whether it's an anchor just to keep you grounded. It doesn't matter. It's special for you, unique for you. Just use your imagination. And then you imagine white light breathing up from that sacred space, up through the center of the earth, all the way back up through your body to the top of the head. Hold it for a count of 3. And then exhale back down the body with that white light traveling back down, all the way back down to the center of the earth. And as you're exhaling, you're letting go. You're letting go of the anticipation, the excitement, the fear, the nonsense of the day, whatever it is. And when you get done, you're just going to feel this beautiful place of peace. And that's what I call grounded. And it's from there is where you always get all your answers from, where you get all your information from. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it together. And then we'll open up to what's available for us this week. Okay, so into the heart. Let go. And then all the way down the body with the breath. Imagination. Open to that sacred space in the center of the earth. And now inhale up white light. Hold it to the top of the head. And now exhale. Letting go. Dropping further. Releasing more. All the way down to the center of the earth. And again, inhale. Hold it for a count of 3. And then exhale. And then one last time on your own. Okay, so opening to just surrender, really letting go, really allowing ourselves to be present this week, getting out of our heads, getting out of the idea or the conversation that we think we know, that we already think we know what's best for us, or that we already think we know what's the next step. The reason for that is because when you think you already know the idea, you already know the plan. The universe can't really guide you then, right? Because it's in this construct. Unless it's based on something that you're already being shown. And so it's, you're in that action mode then because it's something that's already been proven to you. But other than that, you just want to let go and ask to be shown, ask what's next. And when you slow down, it feels like a welling will just come up inside of you and move you in that right direction. Like it just comes from in and it moves you in that right direction. Whenever I lose something, I never go to my mind. I always just start to walk and I just walk to it, right? I just start walking in that direction and I just end up there. So it's the same way in life. When you're just kind of moving in the right direction, you can sort of feel it when you're going and you're doing a wrong turn, right? Like we always know when we take a wrong turn, it's like, oh, that's a bad idea, right? So we learn from that. It's the same here with this intuitive process. You just open to it. So we're really being asked to let go and to not know what's possible for ourselves, for the world, what's going to come next. And in letting go, it opens a new energy. It opens the energy of creation. Can you guys feel that energy as I talk about it? It's like almost like a billowing up, coming up from the legs, and it feels like a billowing, like clouds, like just opening up, like it's this energy coming in and filling us up to elevate us, lift us up, right? So we can see over the problems or over the challenges and give us a hint or a sense of where to go next or what to do next, right? So that's what's available for us this week by letting go, getting quiet, and then just start moving. Start moving in what you think is the right direction and let go. Let's say if you need to move, right? And you're not quite sure which place is yours. I always just put it out to the divine. Bring my next property to me. Bring my next location to me. And when you do that, and you just, as you're looking through places, something will hit like, oh, that feels like a right thing, or oh, that looks like someplace I would like, or oh, I know I need to check that out. These are all little variations of how the divine talks to us, how we guide ourselves, how that higher part of ourselves is in alignment with our best interest, being our best selves. So practice this, guys. Let go of just any fear, which is, a lot of fear out there, right? And some of us have a reason to be afraid, right? Some people are sick. Some people have challenges. Some people are worried about COVID. They're at high risk. Some people don't have jobs. Some people don't have money. Some people are, need to find a way to take care of their family, need to find what's next. So there's so many things that are happening to everybody and so many changes. We've got to slow down and bring energy inside of us to allow us to move in the direction of what's next, right? And the way we do that is letting go. Right? Just letting go of what we think we need to go do or know or say or be, right? So when we let go, it allows for more. It allows for what's next to happen or to come in or to be revealed. All right, let's see what else is going on for us this week. So patience, don't jump the gun, don't get irritated, don't get frustrated. Like start living from the paradigm, everything's in alignment for me. Everything is in alignment for me. Everything is in alignment for me. And when we say that, can you start to feel the energy? Say it with me. Everything is in alignment for me. And when you say that, you feel like the energy coming from your future, pulling you, filling you, and clearing the space, right? So we are creators, guys. And when we use our words and our language, the universe bends to meet us, right? So everything is in alignment for me. So when I say that, I use that as a mantra this week. I'm going to now. I didn't know that I needed to, and that's why I do these weekly wake-ups. I'm, as always, surprised, as you guys are, as to what comes out of my mouth, because I'm listening and allowing the information to come in. So that's a mantra that we can all use this week to create a satisfactory life, one that we're looking for, what's next for us, right? And allowing everything to be brought to us. So using that mantra is going to really help us this week. I'm in alignment. So let's see what else is in store for us. So if you really are willing to let go, there's some really beautiful healing that can happen this week by slowing down. My throat just closed, so a lot of you have some things that you want to say or things that you're afraid to say, or unspoken grief or fear, so the throat chakra is really coming up. So there can be real healing this week, and especially these next couple of days. And a lot of people are dealing with, like I said, sudden losses, sudden endings. So keep letting go, keep forgiving yourself, keep asking for help and support of the divine or of your higher self, and let go of what you think you're supposed to know. Okay, so as we move into this weekend, just feeling that energy of healing available for everybody, connection, heart-to-heart energy. Really, I see a lot of people being able to have heart-to-heart conversations, really stopping, really listening, really becoming curious about one another, becoming curious about the world, becoming curious about what's next, becoming curious about what's needed, being curious about, yourself and what's important for you, and then be able to be in alignment with that. So I just feel like this weekend there's this real beautiful connection that can happen with hearts, open hearts, and a lot of healing for lots of traumas. And and I know this time that a lot of people are dealing with their trauma, right? Ancestral trauma, we hear that. We hear, just these things are triggering other people's, everybody's own history of what's maybe happened to you, or moments. A lot of shame is coming up for a lot of people. So don't run from it, but slow down. If you need help, ask for it, right? And don't sit in it alone. It's time like these when communities are really important. So, and it's hard, right, for those of you practicing social distancing. So reach out, internet, community, whatever it is, but stay in relationship with people and ask for help, ask for guidance. There's lots of information out there to take care of yourself, to take care of your mind, and to be able to not feel alone. So there's this weekend especially opportunity for openings. I just see things blossoming and opening up. All right, you guys, have an amazing week. Take care of yourself. Be proud of how far you've come and all the work that you're doing for yourself, and continue to make yourself a priority so that you have more, so you can give more. All right, lots of love to everybody. Have a great week.